Excellent. Okay, here we go. Okay. So come to your comfortable seat. Let your hands be comfortable on your lap. Palms down or upward, whatever works best for you. Close your eyes, come inside. And bring your awareness to your breath. Pay attention to how your breath flows through your body. Now begin to deepen your breath, taking a deeper inhale and a very long, slow exhale. Every time you inhale, you're breathing in new life, the sustenance of life. And every time you exhale, you're letting go of anything that gets in your way. Everything you no longer need, you're letting it go as your body comes to a state of deep relaxation. And continue with those deep breaths, noticing the changes in your body when you inhale and when you exhale. Just notice. Notice how your body moves to accommodate your breath. And return to your natural breath. And slowly open your eyes, come back into the room. So this week I am telling the story of Kapota and Garuda. So Kapota, or Kapota, I believe it's pronounced, was a deity who was absolutely loved by everyone. He was beautiful, and he would everybody's heart was uplifted when they saw him walk through the streets. And when he walked, he didn't walk normally. He looked like he was walking, but he was floating. He would just be floating. And because of that, because of how his feet never seemed to touch the ground, they called him the son of Garuda. And Garuda is the eagle. And Kapota is the pigeon pose, And so we're going to bring those two poses together. And we did eagle last week. We're going to do a little bit of it again and transition from eagle to pigeon to see how that works, all right? So we'll get there. But let's start our practice with opening up our necks, okay? So send your chin to your chest, look down. Feel any stress on the back of your neck. You can possibly feel all of those neck muscles, maybe even down to your trapezius muscles, down near your shoulder blades, stretching. And lift your head slowly and send your nose to the ceiling. You feel your throat, the muscles of your throat, as you look up at the sky. Then bring your chin back down to your chest. Then bring your head to neutral. Send your gaze to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Notice where you feel the stretches in this position and breathe into them. Bring your head back through neutral and over to the other side. Again, notice where you feel any tension, any pulling, and breathe into it, allowing it to relax. Now bring your chin to your shoulder and then send your shoulder across your neck. Not your shoulder, I'm sorry, your chin across your neck and over to the other side, to your other shoulder, looking over your opposite shoulder. And keep doing this. Your chin comes down to your shoulder, your chin goes across your neck, over to the other shoulder. Notice as you continue to do this at your own pace, where you feel the tension, where you feel your muscles resisting. And breathe into those spots. And you can pause to do that. Pause to breathe into those spots when you get to that spot that causes you any kind of tension. And stop and breathe into it. And the next time your chin is to your chest, pause, and then bring your head back up to neutral. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down, and then go the opposite way. All right, so we're going to get our arms ready again for eagle. So you'll place one hand on the opposite shoulder, the other on the opposite shoulder. So you have your elbows facing forward. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, send your elbows over to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, send your elbows the opposite direction. Come back to center and switch. Which arm is on top? Which shoulder? Which hand is on which shoulder? Inhale and then exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale through center. Exhale, send your elbows up to the sky. Look up. Inhale, exhale, send your elbows down, pointing to your lap. Let your head hang. And then release your arms, come up to a natural spine, and release your arms, let them float down by your side. Then send your arms straight out in front of you, your palms facing each other. Bend one forearm, the other forearm, forearm over forearm. Inhale and then exhale, send your elbows back behind you as if your elbows could touch. Inhale, forearm over forearm. Exhale, elbows back behind you. This time, the other forearm comes on top. And send your elbows back behind you. We're going to do that once more. Exhale your elbows behind you. Go slowly. And release your arms. So now we're going to do our eagle arms, right? Come into our eagle arms. So send your arms straight in front of you, palms facing each other. And you're going to cross one arm over the other. And you're going to bend your elbows. And you're going to bring the back of your hands together, and this may be your eagle pose. Maybe your eagle pose is like this, palms together and elbows together. If you have the backs of your hands together, that's great. Maybe you can send one elbow over the other, even a little bit more deeply, so that they're crossing high on your upper arm, and bring the backs of your hands together, or wrap your hands so that your palms are touching each other for your eagle arms. Whichever eagle arms you have, bring your thumb to your third eye, right between your brow. Inhale. And then exhale. Release, fly away. Now, do that again, only this time the opposite arm is going to come on top as you cross arm over arm and bend at your elbows. And again, you might just simply have the backs of your hands together, maybe the palms, or maybe you'll cross over a little bit more and wrap your hands around your wrists. And this time, you're going to send those forearms up to the sky. As far as you can, comfortably can, any amount is good. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to send your elbows toward your waist, to your belly button. Your head is hanging. And you're going to release your arms and shake them out. Shake your arms out. Shake them out, roll your shoulders, and just relax for a moment. Take a breath. Okay. So we're going to do our pigeon, yeah? And so we do pigeon by, you can cross one leg over the other and just stay that way. But to come to a true pigeon, you want to try and get your ankle over your thigh. So just like that, so that there's this right angle with your leg. You can stay right here and not do anything more, just keep your leg, your ankle on your thigh, and this is pigeon. All right, so the other thing we can do is you can take your foot and take your knee, and you can lift it up a little bit and rock it from side to side, like you were cradling a baby. Or not, or you can just leave it down on your thigh. Okay. So if lifting your leg didn't work for you, if you don't like it, you can, if lifting your leg and bringing it towards your chest may not be an option, what you can do instead is bring your chest to your pigeon leg. So all you do is a little bit of a forward fold, and any amount is good. Any amount to come forward. You can come all the way over your leg, or just a little, just a little. And then uncross. All right, let's do our pigeon on the other side. So ankle onto, so you could start by crossing, that might be easier. and just sliding your ankle onto your thigh. And then you're going to take your foot and your knee, and you might leave it right here, do nothing, or you might lift it, and maybe you'll lift it a little bit more this time, maybe, and rock your cradle. Rock your pigeon. And then place it back down. And so now we're going to do a forward fold over our pigeon leg. You can continue to hold on to your foot and your knee. As you come forward, any amount, could be just a little, could be a lot. Could be not at all. Right. Okay. And then uncross. Excellent. Right. So we're going to put a pigeon and eagle together, and to, in terms of our story, to illustrate our story. But first, I'd like to do a few other prep poses first. So I'd like you to lean on your right hip and lift your left hip up off the chair, and then go on the other side. So come on the ball of your foot to make that lift a little bit higher, and bring your foot down. Come on the ball of your foot and lift your hip, bring it down. Other side, and bring it down. And keep going from side to side at your own pace, as slow as you like, as quickly as you like. Slower is always better. Right. Okay. And so now we're going to use our strap. So grab your strap or your scarf, whatever it is that you have that substitutes for a strap. And you're going to put it on the floor with your either end in a hand, and you're going to step on it. And you're going to hold either end of your strap, reach down, and lift your leg. And send it straight out in front of you. And create a little tension in your strap. Okay? And push into the strap. Push into the strap. Then take both straps into, this is my right leg. All right, so let's say you're on your right leg also. So you're going to send your leg out to the side. Hold on to the chair with your other arm and send it as far out as you can comfortably go. It might be just a little, it might be all the way out. And then bring it back, bring it back. And pause for a moment and take the strap in your opposite hand. And then hold the chair with your other hand. And you can walk your, I have my right foot that I'm strapping, so walk your left foot away from you a little bit to give you a little bit room to send your leg across the middle line. Now, you can also lift your leg higher to do that. And then bring your leg back to center and bring it down. Okay. So we can do the other side. Step on it. Take the ends of your strap or scarf with your hands and lift your leg straight out. Allow your leg to push into the strap or the scarf a little bit. Even if it's got some flexibility, that's okay. You can still feel a little tension. Right. And so both ends of the strap in your left hand, and walk your hand down as far as you comfortably can on your strap. It'll give you, again, more tension and more control of your leg. Your right hand on the chair and send your leg out to the side. It could be just a little, it could be a lot. Whatever you are comfortable with. And then bring it back to center and hold for a moment. Take your right hand, walk your right foot away so that your knee gets a little lower, and send your leg across the midline. Or you can just lift your leg up a little higher. And then come back to center and release it. Good. Okay. So we're going from bottom back to top again. So take your strap while we have it. We might as well, we'll do this, okay? So you won't need it again after this. So you're going to take your strap so that they're a little bit more than shoulder distance. You're holding it a little bit more, or your scarf a little bit more. You're going to send it up overhead, and you're going to pull on it and feel the tension. Feel the tension, and notice that when you do this, if you have enough tension in your strap, you can feel your biceps, you can feel your arm muscles working, and triceps a little bit. And maybe you'll send it back a little bit more over your head. Maybe not. It's up to you. See what works. And then slowly let it come down. Keep pulling a little bit. Keep the tension. Keep the tension as you come down. As you come down. Oh, all right. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down, and go the other way. All right. So now what we're going to do is you're going to send your arms out just like you did. Only this time you're going to spread your hands a little wider and bring your strap overhead. So your arms are in a big V shape, right? You're going to take a breath, and on an exhale, you're going to send your arms back behind you. And as you keep going, you're going to send your hands down the strap to release the tension, to lengthen the strap, sorry. Lengthening the strap behind you so you can send it all the way back behind you. We're going to do that again. Okay. So shoulder distance, bring it up overhead, bring it back behind you. Now you notice you can't go any farther. So now from here, let's slide our hands along the strap so it gets wide enough, so that we can send it back behind us. Send it back all the way down. Here we go. And release it. You might have to go pretty far, and if your strap's not long enough, then just let go and let your arms just go back behind you. That would be how you would do it. All right, we don't need that anymore. Okay, so what we want to do is our eagle to pigeon transition. So let's start with our eagle. And we're going to do our eagle by crossing our left leg over our right. So this will be your eagle. If you can wrap your foot around your ankle. That's great, but not necessary. Arms straight out. Palms facing each other. You have left over right, so it's right over left. Come to your eagle arms. All right, and here you have your eagle. So your left leg is on top. And your right arm is on top, right? So you're going to crouch down a little bit. Like we did earlier, bringing your elbows towards you, you're going to come to something of a forward fold, kind of a forward fold. Then you're going to come back up, so that's the eagle squatting down. You're going to open up your wings, beautiful Garuda, Garudasana. And you're going to unfold your legs and come into a pigeon, bringing your ankle on your thigh. And you're going to take your knee and your foot, and this time you're just going to forward fold over your crossed leg as far as you can comfortably go to welcome your pigeon. All right. All right, great. So Garuda and Kapotasana. So cross left over right. And once again, if you can wrap, see, I wrapped on the other side, but I can't on this side. Okay. So sort of a wrap, or none at all. You don't have to. So you're going to cross. So you have right over left, it's left over right for your eagle arms. You're going to inhale and you're going to exhale and crouch over. Fold over. Crouching down like an eagle, flying down to grab, crouching down to grab a twig for his nest or food for his little, I don't know if you call them chicks when they're eagles, his little baby birdies. And then come all the way back up and spread your wings and release your pigeon, giving birth to your pigeon. So ankle on top of thigh. Take your foot and your knee and come forward. Come forward and fold. Fold over your pigeon. And come all the way up. Uncross your legs. So we're going to come to a pigeon one more time. So left over right. And what I'm going to ask you to do now is lift your knee a little bit, bring your right hand to your left knee, and turn to twist to look over your left shoulder. So we need a little twisting, right, in every class. And come back to center. Uncross, cross the other side. Lift your knee a little bit. Left hand on right knee. Turn to look over your right shoulder. So your right arm may wrap over the back of the chair, or it could be alongside your chair. And twist. Nice twist. Every time we twist, we strengthen our core muscles. We stimulate our digestive system. And come back to center, uncross your legs. Right. Sit for a moment and just take a breath. That was a lot of work. Yeah. So we're going to do some standing poses, but just continue to breathe for a couple more breaths. And then I'll come to stand. So staying with our theme, we're going to do our eagle Nice gentle eagle. So you're holding on to the chair. I'm going to suggest that you push your chair a little bit more forward so that the back of the chair is, or you can walk a little bit more forward, so that the back of your chair is comfortably by your arm, all right, by your hand. Come onto the ball of your right foot. Bend both knees. Cross right over left. And come down. Come down. So the ball of your right foot is on the mat. You're just going to come all the way down. You're going to come all the way down. We're not going to worry about our eagle arms right now. You're going to come all the way down. And you're going to push your supporting leg, your left leg, into the mat. You still have the ball of your right foot. And notice we're going to come up nice and tall and straight on that supporting foot. And you're just going to slide your right foot so that it opens up. You've got the chair to help you with balance. You can even lean your knee against the chair and come to a pigeon leg. Yeah? Excellent. So let's do the other side. All right. Let's bend our knees first. Come onto the ball of your left foot, cross it over, and keep the ball of your foot on the mat for your pigeon legs. So once again, we're going to keep hold of the chair so that you don't have to worry about having pigeon arms. If you would like to, then go for it. Go for it. Come all the way down. Let's just squat down. Squat down. And then come back up. Push that supporting leg, your right leg, into the mat. And wait until you're strong on that leg, nice and tall, before you move your left leg into a pigeon position. Yeah. Excellent. Wonderful. And release it. Okay, that's excellent. All right, so come around to the back of your chair now. And just stand for a moment, just to breathe. Just breathe. Step a little bit away from the back of your chair, still holding on to it. You're going to bend your knees, and you're going to circle your hips. Circle your knees, too, with them. Yeah. And circle them. And then go the other way. Okay. So we're going to do a little marching. So lift your right leg and bring it down. Lift your left leg and bring it down and march. Just march. And don't forget to breathe. Put a little bounce in it. A little bit of a bounce from side to side. Yeah? A little bounce. Get your aerobic. Get a little aerobics in here. All right, like we're kind of race walking in place. And pause. And deep breath. Deep breath. Feel your heartbeat. Notice the beating of your heart. Is it going a little faster? Allow it to slow down a little bit. So you're going to come back to sit. And as we always usually end class with a forward fold, because it's an inversion. And inversions are wonderful for you. Anytime your heart is higher than your head, anytime you're in any kind of inversion, you are improving blood flow, lowering your blood pressure. So both legs separate to the corners of your chair or whatever works for you. Bring your hands to your thighs, your forearms coming down. Inhale, exhale, come forward. Inhale, exhale, come a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, come your full range, and that might mean releasing your arms inside your legs, letting your head hang down. This is good for you. If you can't come that far down in between your legs, you can still lower your head all the way down. Farther down you can come. So when we come down, when we fold, we want to fold from our hip joints so that your whole pelvis is coming forward. Your whole pelvis, your whole torso coming forward. You're not just folding from your belly or your waist. And come inside. Inside your legs. And you're going to very slowly unfold, making sure that your head is the last thing that comes up. Bring your legs together and unfold. So now we're going to make our way into our most comfortable seat for Shavasana. Just get comfortable. Maybe you want to let your arms just hang down by the side. Maybe you want to fold them on your lap. Maybe you want to hang your head. Maybe you want to just sit still. Whatever it is, allow your breath to deepen a little bit. And then gradually bring it back to your natural breath. And just notice your breath. Shavasana is meant to help our body to reset, but also to assimilate all of the energy that we have generated. Your joints, your muscles, let them all come to rest. Let your whole body give in. Total relaxation, letting go to gravity. Just let everything be loose and easy. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will bring me to who I am. Take a deep breath. Allow your body to reawaken. Wiggle your hands, your feet. We'll roll your knees from side to side in your chair. And then bring your hands to your heart. Bring your thumbs close to your heart and feel your heartbeat. Loka samasta sukhino bhuvantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free, and may I in some way contribute to that happiness and freedom for all. Let's take all of this energy towards that purpose, send it out into the universe for that very purpose, happiness and freedom for all. Namaste. Thank you.